Hello, everyone. That's the way to start it. Welcome
That's
back
like
to
a
me.
that's like a YouTuber's intro.
Yeah, yeah. We're not on YouTube though.
Not yet.
Not yet. But hello, welcome back to me being the dungeon master that I am and enjoy messing with my players because that's what every dungeon master does. Unfortunately. um,
Is it unfortunate for you, though?
no, I enjoy it.
I didn't think so.
But yeah, last we left off, Phaedra found out the princess was no longer in her room and couldn't find her for a short minute. Went outside, found her little box with her dimensional portal sword that she can take out. um, Soon finding her at the carnival, at the little fairground circus thing. And Ash just wanted to try to get a drink and found the worst ailment that he can find with a
Yeah.
goblin. Um, Almost gagging at the taste of it. Um, Later, they decided to watch one of the shows at the circus to watch one of the carnies perform. Uh, Unfortunately, it got attacked by a green scaled dragonborn with two ambush drakes that attacked the crowd, and in total, 8 people died. Eight civilians. Um, Phaedra ran out to get the Dragonborn. They did a little tussle and little fighting in that little corner over there. Uh, Knocked him out and was going to go back to the tower with him until a group of guards noticed and took the Dragonborn away, and they walked back to the tower empty-handed. But not so empty-handed with information they have. You all went into the tower, decided it would be best to rest after all the casualties that have happened that afternoon. Jeanette was going to bed and heard a knock at her door, opening it, and got visited by a not so friendly diva. um, After their little whole conversation, they Jeanette went back to bed, and yeah, it's morning time. You all wake up. Uh, nothing too Nothing too urgent or anything happening this morning. It's a quiet morning, as everyone just is now waking up. Looking out a few of the windows that are not covered or used to cover the windows, you see a few guards patrolling around, kind of keeping an eye out, and it seems like a lot more guard and about now after what happened.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you wish to do as you all wake up?
Well, I'm just gonna get up and see if there's coffee yet.
Okay. You go down to the kitchen and you see Jackal making coffee, and it's kind of odd because he's probably awake like the most times you've been with him. He's normally asleep at this time, but now he's fully awake. Not fully awake, but he seems to be just waking up from his sleep and making coffee.
Wow. How are you doing after yesterday?
Um, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Hmm. Well, helped getting some sleep, but
Mm. Would you like some coffee?
please.
He goes and makes you a cup and hands it over to you. So, what exactly happened at the festival?
Well,
You and Ash didn't come back to the tower until later on.
well, did you happen to see a dragonborn when you came in? Like into the
Uh,
tent?
no, I didn't see a dragonborn. When we got there, you all were attacking some drakes, and a lot of people died within that tent. And I don't know what negotiate this to happen, or invoke this to happen, more or less.
Well, there was a dragonborn that came out, pretended to start to do a show, and just commanded the drakes to attack the crowd.
I see. And those two drakes were able to kill 8 people, or
Not exactly.
7, some amount of people.
Not exactly. I think that's more of a conversation for when everybody's awake. But
For when Ash is awake, you mean?
well, everybody's having dreams, so
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
dream dying and waking and living and all that.
Yeah. I guess we can wait for the others to wake up then. I'll probably go ahead and make Ash some coffee. And he goes and like starts to prepare a cup, and you watch him take out a bottle of alcohol and just kind of pour some in there as well. I already know him.
You know him
Yes.
so well.
I can, yeah. I see
I
the bottle.
smelled the alcohol.
Yeah, yeah. And he seems like a guy that would need it. Just the expression on his face. He seems like he's gone through a lot.
Yeah, well, I hate to say it, but that dragonborn that attacked was part of my old village.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Is there a reason why he attacked?
And infuriating, but
Hmm.
well, I think I should probably talk about this with everybody so I don't have to keep repeating myself.
That's understandable.
Repeat it over and over.
I don't really have much, but I can try to make breakfast if you like.
Well,
Probably just some.
I think for now, just coffee is good, just to get my
All right.
thoughts straight.
Understandable. He goes over to the table and sits down, kind of staring off a bit after like seeming like he's trying to think what to do now.
Yeah,
Ash and
I'm
oh,
just
go
leaning
ahead.
on the wall, so I'm not gonna reset
Okay.
down yet.
Okay. Ash and the others, what do you wish to do as
I'll go ahead
you
and head
begin?
downstairs.
Okay. You head downstairs and you see Jackal at the table, and he looks up and is like, "Oh, I already got a cup of coffee for you," and added a bit of something to take your ease off of things. And he points over to the cup that's on the counter.
I go over and I take it and start drinking.
Yeah, you can taste the alcohol that's mixed in with it.
I don't have a problem. I can stop whenever I want.
These are just choices.
Yeah.
Be real desperate to go back to that goblin.
No, I don't think I will.
Absolutely not.
you come in, and just so I don't have to have the character repeat itself, I'll have the others come down before talking again. Jeanette, Ragnar, you wake up in your room. Ragnar, when you wake up, you have this very uneasy feeling after everything that happened to you and what you've witnessed when you ran into the tent of all those bodies on the ground. Jeanette, you have kind of the same feeling as you watched one of the bodies be eaten without a source of something eating it.
Mm-hmm.
You also have a kind of uneasy feeling as yesterday you watched a body being eaten by a source you couldn't see eating it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys are pretty on the uneasy side of what happened.
Wow, how full's that bottle?
Oh, we're not going to drinking like you two.
No, the bottle is mine.
Only mine. Yeah.
I didn't want it. It's good.
I think we all need it right now.
So do you two leave your rooms?
I am.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. You go to the kitchen, Ragnar, and you see them all kind of crowding in the kitchen, drinking coffee, and kind of to themselves a little bit. Jeanette, when you open the door, you see Ismay already out and walking downstairs. And she looks very, very tired. Like she couldn't get any sleep last night.
Fucking same.
She still seems well presented, like her hair's all like done like the best that she could, being in a tired state. Her hair does still look nice, and she's still putting on the presenting of a princess of looking nice and having to look nice, but she just looks awfully tired.
Damn, that kind of sucks, bro. My hair looks like shit right now. I'm down, I guess.
You all make your way into the kitchen, seeing everyone kind of quieted into themselves. Ismay makes herself a cup of coffee and kind of sits at the table with Jackal. Kind of just quiet. It forms a more of an awkward silence between everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Ismay kind of pops up. It's like, good morning. And
Hopefully
just
you guys
takes
slept good.
I slept all right.
Could I roll insight to see if like she's lying or anything?
Go right ahead.
Is it explanation work?
Yeah, his explanation.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Mhm.
Fuck. My hand's not working today. Alright.
Sure, she looks all right. She looks epic. That like composure of herself, like looking all nice and done and stuff. She looks fine. She looks like she got some sleep.
Nice.
Yes. Jackal kind of looks at the group and kind of looks over at Phaedra. So, with everything that's happened tonight, it is a hard discussion to talk about, but I think we kind of need some answers of what happened and why there was more bodies dead that weren't by the drakes.
Well, you can blame me for that mostly.
kind of looks at you a bit concerned and thinking that you were the one that killed them.
Yeah. Don't get your hopes up. I'm not the one that killed them. At least not directly. We've been experiencing, oh, well, I have at least, for some time now, the presence of a thing.
A thing?
It is not right to call it a creature, but if that is what you suppose that it might be best as described as, then yes.
Excuse me.
I see.
Unfortunately, I know incredibly little about it, despite having been haunted by its existence for I don't even know how long at this point. As long as I can remember.
Right.
But
Well, at least you're not the one directly causing killing people. And it's typically not your fault, as in you cannot control this thing.
I cannot control it, but I have a feeling I have more sway over it than I think. And
Maybe, but only time can tell.
most vitally, it feeds on chaos. Otherwise, it would not have even showed up there, I don't think.
That seems a bit understanding.
It's been rather active these last few days. And that unsettles me, knowing that.
Maybe it just knew that the chaos would have happened and showed itself more because of that.
In that case, we may have more to fear than just it. Because if it has enough foresight to predict that that would happen, something of that sort, several days in advance, then it already knows our moves.
That is true, and that is something to be excruciating worried about.
Yes. It doesn't like hurting me, as far as I can tell. Or if it does, it doesn't want to kill me. Otherwise it would have by now. It has had many opportunities. And yet I still stand here.
Maybe it shows, maybe you're important to it, maybe it needs you for something.
And that would be unfortunate for me. I think just looking at it drives you mad.
Well, hopefully I don't get to look at it.
Hopefully you don't have to, yes.
So, to kind of get this topic on... Hold on. Okay. Let me check something quick. Ragnar, at the corner of your eye, while okay, never mind. Actually, never mind. Scratch that. Never mind. Scratch that. So, on a more different topic, as this cannot be solved at the moment. With the whole expedition, I will try to get the money out to you as much as possible. I'll try to get as much money to you as I can for the courtesy of helping me out and finding this information. As of right now, all I need you to do is visit the locations. He pulls out a map out of his coat and hands it to you, Phaedra, since you're closer to him a little bit. And you see 3 X's, but one's already kind of checked off as it's already been explored. There's 1 X to the further, further north up, and there's one further northwest. The one that you're probably able to travel as of that you can ascertain on the map is the one further northwest. And you also see a small, another X, but it's kind of a smaller one that has a question mark on it. The one on the map with the question mark, there might be a temple there, or there might be something else. I am not sure, but there have been rumors of something being there, but nothing can be ascertained of what it is. You don't have to visit there, but if you do, you'll be paid extra of whatever information you can find. The one with the question mark is more south, and it seems further away. And it's strange seeing one in a south direction rather with the ones all having north and pretty close together. Not too close, but they're still together. And this one's just off in a completely different direction.
Well, before we decide anything,
Mhm.
I think everybody should know that what happened at that festival gives me more concern than I think the rest of you. That Dragonborn was part of my old village.
Mm.
The one that ordered those drakes to attack the crowd. It worries me because the monster that's following Ash around showed up at the same time.
Mm.
Once again, it likes chaos.
I really hope.
And it's been more active recently.
I just really hope they're not connected.
Well, from what I've heard, that the Dragonborn that you've been talking about has been in custody with the guards. That's as much as I've heard. So, if you want to go talk to them before heading out, then to try to get more information, they might let you, but I don't know. Ragnar, when Phaedr's talking and stuff, you notice a purple liquid start to drip down from the side of his mouth.
Mm.
He just looks angry.
Am I gonna say anything? Nope.
I'm not a
boy.
snitch. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
I'm just gonna stay quiet here and just be in the corner.
I should also let you all know I left my village. to basically live in isolation in the woods. Because of what they worship.
What did they worship?
A green chromatic dragon.
I see. I would probably have left too.
And I absolutely despise the fact that I share a color with that thing.
Very understandable.
Wow. Ash, I think you had some questions for me when we were walking back.
Well. They've been more or less answered.
Nothing more specific?
Well, there are a few others, but I feel like they're a little bit pointless at this point. And obvious, I suppose. Like, just for confirmation, you do not know that Dragonborn.
I don't know him personally, do I?
Roll a history check.
Okay.
If you know this man. I think I have his name written down. Wait, what did you... Oh, that's some memes.
I
8.
doubt it.
You don't know this man. Most of the Dragonborns in your village you didn't really interact with because of certain reasons.
Yes.
So...
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well.
It also worries me that a member of my village can hear that too.
Well.
Which means that thing can get to the dragon.
This is what the Dragonborn looks like, by the way.
Ah, okay. Well. We know that the static comes from multiple sources, as it also came from that orb. But every time that source has been revealed, it has been something ancient.
You mean like an adult chromatic dragon?
Well, considering the average age of dragons, I would consider that rather old, yes. And if it doesn't come directly from the dragon itself, it might be from something the dragon is doing with something else. I don't know much about dragons, but
I mean, I have a decent
I have talked with
understanding.
people that do.
I do have a decent understanding of dragons, but I worry what this thing can do besides just
Well,
devour.
I've not heard any of the few people I've talked to describe static of any kind when encountering dragons of any age. But I am limited.
Well, I do have to ask pretty much everybody a favor if we go to speak with this Dragonborn.
You already knew that was what I planned.
Yes. Keep an eye on me.
Why?
I think you, especially Ash, have seen how emotional I can get when it concerns those beasts. I used almost every single spell I had to stop him.
And you stopped him.
I wanted to kill him.
Yes, he will get what he deserves.
I still really want to.
Yes, I know.
So,
But trust me,
at the very least, whoever feels confident, don't let me hold my spear while I'm inside there.
I doubt they will even let us walk in with weapons. It's a prison, not a play garden.
Never know.
But
Just
trust me, Phaedra, trust me. There are many worse things to consign a person to than death.
oh, I fully intend on making him suffer before he dies.
Sometimes suffering and then death is easier.
Well, all I can ask is
Death
for everybody to
is
keep an eye
quite often a mercy.
out. Well. Just keep an eye out. That's all I ask.
I will.
So if you're planning on heading out now, I have the cart ready for you all. Pulled it out this morning.
Well, I think we all have some questions for that Dragonborn before we leave, but after that,
Well, where the jail is located is more of the in exit of town, more further off. So walking there will take you a bit. So that's why I get the cart ready.
okay.
Mm.
Is there anything we need before we leave? That's the thing.
Yeah. There are some shops. So
Okay, this might sound weird, but I need rope.
that doesn't sound weird at all. But okay,
No, I need like quite a bit of rope.
a lot of rope.
Yeah. It's a spell I have. It takes 25 feet of rope every time I cast it.
Yeah. All right. So are you heading out? You guys.
Yeah.
Yep, I'll just stop at a shop on the way out.
Okay. So you all head out. Jeanette, is there anything you wish to do before leaving the tower
Yeah,
and going with the group?
I'm pretty good. I'm ready to go whenever.
Okay. So yeah, you all walk out of the tower. You see what the heck was the name of the horse? You see, no,
Jambalaya.
that was Vale's horse. It's like Shadow something. Anyway,
Shadowfax.
anyways, you see your horse like waiting
Nightshade.
for you guys. Nightshade, thank you, Nightshade. You see Nightshade kind of prepared and stuff and ready to go, and kind of looks over to you, Phaedra and Ragnar, and kind of like just nods the head.
Can I do something really quickly?
Yes. What do you want to do?
Can I gently grab a napkin and gently wipe Phaedra's face with the goo? Just gently wipe it away.
Yeah, you could do that, Phaedra. You feel something something against your face, and you see Ragnar with like a napkin wiping your chin.
I should have done that.
I just look
Ragnar,
down.
run. No, Ragnar's taller than you.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah,
Totally forgot
Ragnar's
about
like
that.
6 feet tall.
Oh, wow. Actually, I think I am too, if I remember right.
So I guess you're just at eye level with each other.
Yeah, 6 feet right on the dot.
Yeah.
But imagine him a little bit hunched, like he's trying like to be ready to run or get hit.
Yeah.
I just squint my eyes a little bit.
Oh god.
Wow. Thank you, I guess.
You're welcome. It was bothering me a little bit.
Trust me, not as much as it bothers me.
Noted. I'm just gonna go to Nightshade.
I am referring to the poison too.
Oh,
Not you.
Alright. After that happened, Ragnar, I'm assuming that you're going in front of the cart to steer Nightshade?
yes.
Okay, so you're in charge of driving the horse.
Again.
Yes. As all of you go into the cart, you make your way around town, and while driving and going through, Phaedra, you see a utility kind of shop of different verses of equipment that you can buy. Yeah.
Head right on in.
All right. Walking in, you see a human male, and he's like, "What can I do for you today?
I'm looking to get some rope.
What kind? We have silk and we have hemp."
I don't know. Let me check and see if it matters which kind. Nope, doesn't matter. Honestly, whichever one costs less.
To be the hemp, it costs 1 gold. How much do you need?
How much for 100 feet?
100 feet, 2 gold.
Actually, make it 150, and I'll give you 3.
All right. I'll go get that for you. He goes into a little side and into pretty much the back, and soon comes back and hands you the 150 feet of rope. Would that be all for you today? Anything else that you might be looking for?
Nope, that should be it, actually.
All right.
Yeah, I got plenty of rations and everything, yeah. Yep, that should be it. Actually, nope, I got that too. You're good.
All right. He hands you the rope, and with your passive being so dang high, you notice on his hand, where the index and the thumb kind of connects, you see a snake head of a tattoo.
Interesting.
It seems kind of familiar as like the details and how it looks from your dream of the snake you've seen.
ask you a question?
Sure, go right ahead.
What is that tattoo of?
This one? And he points at the one with the snake.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
A tattoo of the world serpent?
Interesting.
And you see him like slowly kind of cover it and hide it a bit more.
Well, it's interesting. That's the second time in a few days I've seen that.
A tattoo of the serpent?
No. The first time was in a dream of mine.
I think it's trying to get in contact with you. Probably has something important it needs.
Interesting.
But I will let you know. Be careful when you mess with Loki's children.
I try to always be careful, no matter what I'm dealing with.
Good thing to keep in mind.
Well, thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Enjoy the rope and have a good day.
You too. And I'll head back to the cart.
Okay. Head back to the cart. Yeah, Ragnar would have stopped it for you, so you get back in and go off and get more to the outskirts of the town, and you see a jail, and you see two guards posted in front of the jail, just kind of looking around and keeping an eye out.
Oh, Ash, you ready?
Ready whenever.
Guess we'll head in then.
Uh,
Or go up to the guards or whatever.
Yeah.
Not just
as
stroll by.
as you walk up to them, they kind of like hold one of them hold their hand down. And is like, hold up, state your business.
Well, we were the one that captured that dragonborn that attacked the carnival. And
We would like to have a few words.
questions answered.
All right, give us a minute. Before heading in, make sure you don't have any weapons or any items on your side. Had a few break-ins before, and make sure don't need anything being snuck in. And he looks over at the other guard and like kind of tilts his head back to go and get someone, and he walks in. And after a few minutes, comes out a golden scaled dragonborn. And he looks over at you two. It's like, I heard that you needed a few words with the green scaled dragonborn that was just brought in yesterday.
Yes, that would be desirable.
Alright, we're just gonna pat you down a little bit, making sure that you don't have any smaller items or items on you before letting you in.
I
And
lean
he-
down and pull a dagger out of my boot and just give it to him. Just there. Just here. Before you're like, oh, he's trying to sneak. No, just here.
Well, thank you, but we're still gonna have to pat you down.
I understand, but just so you know that I'm not keeping that in for,
Mhm.
you know.
Alright. One of the guards kind of takes it and just kind of like walks over to your cart and put it in there. Not
Yeah,
wanting to
I
hold on.
left my long sword in there too.
Yeah.
I still have my shield, if that's okay. But it's on my back, so.
Yeah, the shield will be alright. One of the guards that went inside to get the Dragonborn comes over and starts patting both of you down, making sure you don't have any other items on you that you're trying to sneak in. After taking a few minutes of doing that, they give the okay to the Dragonborn. He nods and is like, "All right, follow me," and he walks inside.
I'll let Ash
All right, head in with him. Yep, I'll head in first.
All right. Walking inside, you see a few jail cells off to actually opening a door going into another room area. You see a wall lined with different jail cells. You see a few people occupied in those some jail cells being occupied. To the corner of your eye, you see a red-skinned tiefling kind of to himself, kind of laying on in the corner, hunched over and kind of staring off a bit to himself. He seems a bit off. Can't tell why, but he seems off. You see a few humans also in a jail cell, and you go to the very end of the hall, and you see the green dragonborn. He's muzzled, chained up, so he can't move around that much. And you see the muzzle is like tightly on him, so he can still talk, but he can barely open his mouth. All right, you have a few minutes to talk to him. I'll come back and get you when it's up. And he walks off.
Oh, want to go first, Ash? Or you want me to?
You have more to settle with this.
The Dragonborn isn't looking at you guys. He's staring at the floor. He doesn't know that you're here.
I think it's time we have a little conversation.
Are you addressing him?
Yes.
Okay. He kind of like peeks his head up and like looks at you and glares and growls, and you can see from the corner of his mouth, even with the muzzle, a bit of ooze dripping off.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you have to speak, I will not answer.
Naturally. That is to be expected.
Why were you so far away from the village? You obviously know why I was, but...
I have my own reasons to be far away from our tribe.
And yet you criticize me for leaving.
I leave for more of an important reason. As you walk away for what you're supposed to be born to. Born a part of.
Yeah. You all talk the same. Nothing but blind devotion to that giant gecko.
You do not speak of them that way. And when he says that, he kind of like moves around, like thrusts with his chains, but can't move.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get much out of him. Have anything more creative you would like to ask, Ash? Or do? A little quieter.
A bit quiet.
I mean, you guys got spells.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I have,
as long as they didn't take my symbol, I'm okay with that.
I have
Yeah.
one very specific one in mind to help Ash out a little bit if he needs it.
I have thaumaturgy.
The OP spell. Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, if you come up with anything interesting, and I'll just pat you on the shoulder. You have guidance for a minute.
Oh god. I gotta
For
think
a
quick
minute.
now. Gotta think quick
quick.
now. Shit.
If you think of something a little bit later, just let me know. But if you have anything in mind right now, you have it.
Well, you seem to know of a certain sound. How much have you heard it?
I've probably been with that son for over a few weeks now. So far I know.
No.
You
It's not
think
the s-
you know that sound?
It's not the sound what drives me to violence. It's what that thing is going to do to me if I disobey it.
Which thing are you living with?
I
That you
don't
think
know. It doesn't show its form. It just talks to me. I don't even know what the darn thing looks like. It
What does it say?
says if I don't kill, then it'll hurt my family. I must make
You
sacrifices
think you
for my own.
Sounds like a
You
threat.
think you still have a family? No. You don't. You have heard it speak. You don't have anything anymore. You are under its will. I know its face.
You're lying, you disgusting tiefling!
You think I lie? I have no reason to lie to filth!
You see the dripping on the side of its mouth getting more intense, and it starts dripping onto the ground.
I'm enjoying every second of this.
Get out of my face, I wish not to talk to you any longer.
You wish not to do many things, but many things you will have to do. Do you want to kill?
If it's to protect my family, then yes.
It's forcing you, though. This is not a good creature.
Obviously, I know that.
Yes. And yet, you still accept it.
His head just kind of looks down and he falls silent.
I can see it in your eyes. You're so terrified of this thing, you don't even care about that dragon anymore.
Hush your tongue, traitor!
You don't think that dragon can protect you.
Phaedra, as you laugh, you hear laughter from another cell, by something else. Some other person laughing with you.
How many cells down, out of curiosity?
3.
Just 3 cells down?
And kind of negating, like, walking past the cells, you can probably think that is the tiefling that you've seen.
Interesting. Might have to have a word with them on the way out.
I need you to understand something. Killing to protect does not always make you strong. Killing because you're told makes you weak, makes you pitiful. Do you think you can protect when you can't even force your own will? You're stupid if you think you can.
He goes to speak, but you see pain wash over his face as he starts to try to move around and yells out and screams, and he just seems to be in intense pain. And you hear him yell out, it's like, no, no, stop! No, not the static! And he falls unconscious.
It's new to him.
Seems so. That's actually more information than I thought we would get.
I happen to be good at my job.
The sheer fact that he's more terrified of your creature.
We don't know if it's my creature.
Your
There's a chance.
stalker.
Yes.
The sheer fact that it's more terrifying than an adult green dragon, that puts a whole new level on it.
An adult green dragon is known to, what? Trick?
Trick, manipulate.
Yeah.
If it gets
Whereas
enough,
this
it'll
thing,
melt you with acid.
evidently, this thing, if it is my creature, which I sincerely hope not, also I don't prefer to call it mine. Either way, if it is this creature, the same one, then it has a voice. And the voice that it speaks with is worse than its face.
Oh, the little dragon man went to sleep this time? Finally! Wouldn't shut up! You hear, Phaedra, you look over and you see the tiefling closer to the bars and looking over.
Has he been annoying you?
Yeah, he's been thrusting around, being very loud. Super annoying. Try to break
It's
free.
typical of new convicts.
Well,
That's sure something. You can see. Oh, go ahead.
you might enjoy this. And then I have one thing for a spell on me. and it's a
Okay.
it's a single flea. I'm just gonna flick it on the Dragonborn.
Oh god.
Oh, what you gonna do there? Gonna mess with him?
A little bit.
I like you already.
And then
Might I
more
ask?
bugs just kind of crawl over him.
With the tiefling, you see their hair is covering over their eyes, so you can't see their eyes. Kind of like a curly mop of hair and thick too.
Oh boy. Yeah, I know some people with that hair too.
Well, when he wakes up, he'll be rather itchy.
Well, good luck to trying to itch that of how they got them all tied up over there.
I thought you might.
I believe that's the point. Might I ask, what are you here for?
Just a bit of troublemaking, stealing, taking things that should be mine. And messing with a few folks. But I got caught, and now I'm here.
Yes, that tends to happen. Doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, this place is kind of nice, rather than having everyone make a muck around here and being loud. Yeah, I quite enjoy it.
Certainly better than many situations that you could be in.
That is very true. I could have my head decapitated. By the way, my name's Curly.
I could have guessed.
I'm guessing the hair gave it away.
Maybe, yes.
Yeah, he also has curly horns.
Okay.
Yeah. They seem to be like a size too big for him too. As like very big ram horns.
Oh boy.
Don't let those go around and pierce him in the skull.
Oh,
Kill him. Because that can happen with goat horns.
Yeah.
Scary.
Mm-hmm. So you have a thing problem? A creature? A thing? Whatever you're talking about.
Yes. But I would prefer if you keep your voice down. Not many people here enjoy that kind of talk.
Not many people here care.
The gods likely do.
Oh yeah, maybe. They care about a lot of things. They're such a stick in the mud.
Often, yes.
You kind of look like a guard yourself with all that fancy armor.
I am not.
Oh, then what are you?
Well, I can understand their position. I do not believe quite perfectly in their actions.
I see. All right. So where are you trying to get out of the Dragonborn man thing?
Many things that do not concern you.
All right. Fair enough.
I mean, to be fair, Ash, Curly's been here longer than we have, so maybe
That is right.
maybe
Been here such a long time.
maybe they've heard some stuff. You know, the rambling of a crazy Dragonborn.
He's unfortunately likely less crazy to him than he is to you.
True.
That is his lot in life, and this is yours. Either way, yes, I can see the benefit of this.
I can see that Isaac really likes Curly.
Oh god. Please, let's not have a prison break.
No.
I'm not doing that. I am not doing that for Curly.
Oh, please, did
I might do it for one of you, but probably not.
Did I prepare a whole person? Oh god, I didn't. Oh crap.
This is exactly a a thing where like an NPC that just pops up and everyone likes him, and like except the NPC you plan for.
You know,
I mean, I can enjoy him, but I am not traveling with him for an extended period of time. And by extended period of time, I mean more than a day.
Yeah, I can understand it's the voice.
It's just his whole mannerism.
Yeah, he's something. Well,
No.
Here, come over here. You, Dragonborn, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here.
why?
Just come here.
Be ready to pull me back, Ash. I'm gonna regret this.
We always do.
Yes, we do. I'll walk over.
He takes something out of his pocket and not showing you, kind of like, all right, hold out your hand.
I'm gonna
Just do it. Don't be a grumpy pants.
I'm gonna so regret this. Alright.
Okay. He puts an item in your hand, and looking at it, it's a wooden carving of a dog.
Oh. Okay.
You seem nice, mister. So, you can have this.
What did you make that out of?
Thank you.
Sometimes I ask the guards, since I've been here for so long, and I don't really do anything that much, if I can have just a small knife and something to carve with. And they gave it to me. And I promised to them, if I go out, then they can kill me.
That's quite the promise.
Yeah. And you can see, I'm still alive, and I'm still here.
I have general
Eyes
so I can hear, so I can watch this.
No, yeah, same.
Same.
Man. I think they would have done that regardless if you'd gone out.
Do you want a carving too? He looks over at you, Ash. I got more.
If you don't mind parting with them, then yes, I suppose I will take them.
I don't mind. I got so many. He
Just
takes
look
out.
back, look at the salad. It's just the walls of them. Like all the walls are just made of carvings. Like, oh god,
Yeah.
he's been here a long time.
Yes. He has been in here for so.
Oh god.
So he takes out an item from his pocket, and as you extend your hand out to him to take the carving, he hands it, but also kind of grabs your hand and stuff. Whatever messing with you, mister. I hope it doesn't mess with you too much, because you look downright insane. And he hands you it, and it's a little bird. So,
Okay.
like, little raven bird, looks like.
And I think it's a little bit too late for me. But thank you, either way.
Well, hope it doesn't push you off the edge, more or less. Your friend here might care about you a little too much to see you go.
Are you gifted in magic at all?
I was?
They took your focus?
No. The thing that I was kind of in a pact with didn't see me as worth anything anymore, and just got up and left. Picking my magic too. Since I was in a jail cell and I couldn't get out and do their orders that they wanted me to do, so they went to go find another person.
Really?
Dang.
Tis the nature of patrons.
Yeah. They were pretty annoyed with me when I got in jail and didn't really see a fit to break out. So they're like, oh, we're going to take your magic now. And I'm like, okay, I didn't really need it anyways. I just thought it would be fun to make a pact with something.
Fair enough. Sell your firstborn off to something that doesn't even need it.
Yeah. Too bad I don't like people anyways. In that regard. I'm fine just being curly.
Hmm.
I can see that.
Out of curiosity, who was your patron?
Who was my patron? It's been so long.
How long have you been here?
About. Let's see how long tieflings last, though.
Oh god. about human lifespans.
About 30 years, I think.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I might need to talk to someone about your sentence.
Nah, it's fine.
No.
Yeah.
Unless your crime was more severe than you put it out to be, then there is not a reason to keep you for 30 years of your life.
It's more of them not keeping me here, more me just staying here. Yeah. I mean, I'm committing crimes as it is, just staying in here and using the tax money off of them.
Yeah, pretty much. That started as Ash, and it just evolved into just me.
That's a did.
That was too good. That was too good. Ash also does laugh, but I don't
Yes.
think I can do Ash laughing without me laughing.
Curly laughs with you, finding it funny.
Yes, that would be. Yeah. Yes, then to rethink that.
I think my patron was Oakley? No, not Oakley. I am.
Do you know what kind it was?
They like chaos.
Of course.
Ah. Well, that could either be Fae or Fiend, because both like that. Or undead, honestly.
I don't know.
Um,
I kind of remember what he looks like a little bit, but yeah.
well,
Give me a second. I can try to describe him to you.
Sure, why not? We're waiting for someone to, wake up. So.
Alright. Well, he had horns. He has horns and he has long red hair. He has a spear kind of thing. Kind of like a staff spear. He has a red cape that's kind of tattered at the bottom. And he had has a little, not really pants or anything, but like a tribal kind of cloth over him with bird skulls on them. If both of you either want to roll a religion check, go right ahead.
Okay. I'll roll religion because I have it.
Yeah.
So.
might as well.
It's not great, but. Better than.
Yeah, no.
Six. Sad.
My rolls continue.
Yeah. Well,
Six.
I rolled a 6 as well.
You don't know.
Well,
He's like
horns. Fiend, maybe.
Didn't act like a fiend, I don't think. He's not like me. He's not well, I'm not evil. I'm not evil. I'm a good man. I'm a good person.
Considering you've kept yourself in prison past your sentence, yes, I suppose you are.
Yeah.
Although, either way,
Oh! It was, oh god, he's on the tip of my tongue. Wait, Loki! That's him! That's the guy! Loki!
we both were just like, okay. Yes,
was him.
that makes sense.
And then I got in jail, and he's like, never mind. I don't need you. I'll go find another person.
Yes, that seems very low-key to me.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I think Loki might be a sociopath. But
Ah,
that's just
he looks like
my
one.
opinion.
He looks like one. I agree with you.
Yes. He also only uses people as long as they're useful.
Yeah. As you're talking with Curly, you hear the door open, and you see the golden dragonborn walk in. And it's like, he kind of sees you with the tiefling, and it's like, I thought you wanted to talk with the dragonborn.
We did. He fell unconscious from... Don't worry, it was nothing we did. He has so many problems that I also have experienced. And at the moment we are waiting for him to regain consciousness so we may continue his questioning. If you want us to leave in the meantime, then we can.
I think that would be best until he wakes up, but why are you talking with Curly?
He said hello, and I happen to... I kind of emphasize, like, I turn a little bit, and, you know, the tiefling tail, and look down a little bit, the tiefling horns. Sympathize with others.
Oh, I see. Alright,
So-
well, and as he, like, starts to talk to negotiate, to escort you out, it's like, hi, Mr. Dragonborn! It's been a while! he just looks over, is like, hi, Curly. Yes, it has been. And kind of looks at you, it's like, alright, let's go, come on, let's go. He doesn't want to get into a conversation with him, he's gonna be there for hours.
Well, I think Curly wants
Yes,
to
I
talk. No,
figured.
okay.
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine.
I mean, we can leave if you want to talk. I mean,
you know,
No,
if you want,
really,
are you
fine.
sure?
I mean,
And he's like,
I'm sure
like
he would
pushing
enjoy
you
the
guys out.
company.
He's pushing you guys out and closes the door and just a heavy sigh. Well,
if I might
Golden
ask, what was his original sentence?
about 5 years, but we tried to make him leave, but he didn't want to go, and now he's just a pain to deal with.
Well,
You could, if you can find any way to get him out of here, I'll give you money.
Thing is, we just got paid, so.
I can try, but I don't know if I could stand him any more than I could stand Ragnar.
Oh, we'd have two of them. Oh no.
Yes. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh no. No. Oh no. No. Not two of them. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them. Hurt.
Both ADHD brain.
Yeah.
Well, hear me out.
I
One of them dies.
I
We
don't
won't
know.
have a brain strain.
I don't know
Okay,
if
okay,
Jeanette
Isaac, I
could deal
need to
with
give you
it.
Curly's sheet.
Oh no! Oh no!
No,
Now
I'm
we
joking.
have to break him out. No. Or just get him out, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
But if you can convince him any way to get him out, we would be grateful for that.
well, I happen to be a paladin.
Mm.
Not to his patron, but to a different one. I don't know if they would entirely be willing to converse with someone like that, but I can try.
Do you want to try right now?
Not this instant.
All right.
Maybe when I am alone to talk with my own god.
All right. Well, we'll inform you whenever the Dragonborn wakes up.
That was a disappointing.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah, it was.
We will be in the tower outside of town.
All right.
If we're not there immediately, tell someone that resides there, and we will be notified as soon as possible.
All right. I'll let you know whenever and send the guard over to inform.
Thank
But
you
we
for your time.
But we don't know how long he'll be out.
Well, either way, you didn't have to let us do this.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm sorry you have to deal with Curly on a daily basis. Actually, I suppose it's semi-daily. If you haven't spoken to him in a while.
If there's a way to get him out, I would sure enough appreciate that. And I know it's driving some of my guards crazy.
Well, they were certainly on edge yesterday, but I think we all were, so that's to be expected.
Correct.
Well, I'm just hoping nothing like that happens again.
Mhm.
But, anyways, farewell for now.
Farewell, and have a good day.
Usual. And I leave.
Either do you leave with Ash?
Yep. Very much.
Walking out, whatever the guards took off you that they seen as a threat or something that couldn't be passed in, you find it in your cart, so you easily get it back that way. Yeah, and you get back into the cart. Ragnar, you see them come back.
Oh boy.
Well, looks
Oh.
like we're off for a day.
Huh?
Our little trip.
Well. We got a little bit out of him, so. And a little bit more out of Curly, so. Maybe not for our initially desired subject, but. That's the first time in a while I've laughed like that.
It honestly seemed like it. It was a nice change from you.
We'll just put it this way. He and I share a lot of ideas about the way things work.
What was that?
There's a whisper in the corner. He laughed.
He has emotions.
His emotions? What?
He laughed and I got to see it.
Yeah.
Phage is the only one. Phage is the only one that's heard me laugh ever.
Took my
Yes.
horse. Didn't give me a wooden carving of a dog. Now you took the laughter. Come on.
Ragnar gets nothing.
Ragnar gets nothing.
Jeanette, what are you doing? I know John had to say he'd be right back, but I don't know if he's back or not. I don't think he is.
I'm taking a fat nap right now.
Oh, you're taking a nap?
Literally, it's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with a lot of shit today.
Okay.
I'm
Jeanette-
recovering from murdering someone today or yesterday.
Okay. All right, you're taking a nap. So what's the plan? Are y'all heading out? Are you going to the tower and waiting, or?
Well, if you want to try and get Curly out, we're going to have to wait a little bit.
Who's Curly?
Oh, that's all you have to worry about. On the other hand, I'm gonna hand Ragnar the wooden dog.
Yeah! Yes! Yes!
Ragnar, you have a wooden carving of a dog. It looks like one of those like big fluffy dogs, like sea dogs kind of. Think of the dog from The Little Mermaid, that kind. I forgot what they're called.
Yeah, I felt a little bit bad about glaring at him in the morning, so.
Yeah.
Just
I know, you have
unholy
a-
screaming of pure joy.
You get a few eyes from like walking like
Passersby.
yeah, passerbys. Thank you. Walking passerbys, and they just kind of look at you, Ragnar, a bit concerned, and you see like a woman with her child, and she kind of like brings her child close to her.
I'm gonna look at that child and like point out my dog. Like I'm gonna hold it in my hand and point at it. I'm like, I got a dog. It's a carving dog.
The mom starts to go faster, walking away.
Oh no, I have to be careful what I
Could
say.
you quiet that down?
I just lean over to Ash. What did I do?
I
I
got it.
don't know.
I thought it would just be something nice. Apparently, it's more than that.
I no longer feel like laughing.
Ragnar is ecstatic.
Maybe we shouldn't let Curly out so they don't get any more of those carvings.
Boy, the
There are
excessive
more?
affection. Oh no.
No, there's not. Just
There's
that
more.
one.
Oh.
Just that one for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So glad that worked.
Okay.
So glad that worked.
Any higher brain cells, they probably would ask questions, but you know, good thing they don't.
Yeah. I'm so glad that worked. I
Oh,
did
Jeanette
not
was
want to
kind
deal
of
with that right
rudely
now.
awoken by the screaming.
Well, we're out at town,
Hmm.
so
You know, out of curiosity, when we were in the jail, do you think Ragnar could have heard us laughing at the Dragonborn?
No.
No? Ah, I was hoping there was windows.
probably not.
I was
No.
just, mindly like talking to the horse.
Ah,
You know,
trying to get him back.
having some deep thoughts. Deep. The horse.
Deep thoughts with Ragnar.
Welcome to his TED Talk. Today we're going to talk about life.
And deep voices with Ash. Oh my. Alright, well. Let's head back to the tower.
Alright. Turning around and heading back to the tower. You go in, and Jackal's at his desk and like see you guys coming back and is like, did something happen?
He fell unconscious.
Oh, I see.
And we met somebody very interesting.
Yes,
Who
we
is
did.
that?
A tiefling by the name of Curly. His sentence was 5 years, but he didn't want to leave, so now he's been there for 30.
This is a very long time.
Yes. He might
I-
be my age if I knew my age.
Oh. Well, very interesting of why he I'm guessing Jeanette is staying in the cart asleep.
Yeah,
Or-
well,
okay.
no, she's awake now, but she's just
Trying to
ignoring.
sleep.
Jeanette's staying in the cart.
Mhm.
Did you get the information that you needed?
We got a bit of it.
Partially.
It seems that he has greater fears than what we initially thought. And the same thing that haunts me might very well haunt him as well. No, I don't know about you, but for me at least, that gives me some kind of closure, because it means I'm not the only one of my kind with this curse.
Right.
Or with this curse in particular.
You know,
I don't even know if it's a curse.
I hate to say it, but him being in that jail cell could be very, very bad. If that thing comes for him because he's not doing what it says,
Well,
every guard could be killed.
why do you think I tend to situate myself outside of civilization? Knowing that, we need to confirm that it is in fact this thing and not another.
Any ideas on how?
I was about to ask that.
Not yet. He has never seen its face. And it requires him to do the killing.
That is true.
If it is my creature, then unfortunately for both me and him, and you, Phaedra, we might be more connected than we had hoped.
Wow.
He is actively helping it. I am passively tortured by it. I believe it is much more than chance that we met. Either way, I promised the, I'm assuming, warden that I would do something for him, so... I must go meditate. I request that you leave me be for the time being. I don't know how long it will take. I need to get Loki to notice someone again. Yay. And I go, I just walk upstairs and just leave.
One second. Where's that? Okay. Okay, he doesn't know a lot about Loki.
Me? Yeah, no.
No. Jackal.
Oh,
He
Jackal.
doesn't-
Okay. I don't know
he
much.
doesn't.
I know enough because, Paladin. But
Yes.
not, not a lot.
Alright, so you walk off to go and do some meditation. Phaedra, is there anything you wish to do?
Well, let me see here. Well, I was pretty much ready to go before that happened, so,
Yeah.
I guess I'll go see if Ismay's doing alright.
Ismay?
I guess.
Yeah, okay, so you go upstairs to the rooms, go over to Ismay's door. Do you knock on it? Alright. It takes a minute. You hear shuffling around and footsteps, and she opens the door. It's like, Phaedra! I thought you were heading out.
Well, we were. The Dragonborn we wanted to question kind of fainted.
I see.
So we're gonna be stuck here for at least probably another day or so.
Okay.
Just was wondering if you were doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just in my room. Not much to do. I've been finding a few books laying around here and reading them.
Did you want me to teach you enough so that you can defend yourself?
I think I can do that. Yeah, we can do that. She goes over and picks up the silver box and walks back over to you. It's like,
Okay.
are you ready?
Yep. We'll go to the main floor, and there's a basement. So
Yes.
that should work.
Are you training in the basement, or are you gonna bring out the dummies?
I figure in the basement. That way she doesn't have to show off her sword.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, easy enough. You go to the basement, open down, and go down another flight of stairs to the basement. And you see it's mainly stone walls, and it's more of a still in a cylinder round room shape. You do notice a few dummies kind of off to the side, not prepared to negotiate in combat or anything. They're not set up.
Okay. Is it kind of cluttered down here? Am I gonna have to like move stuff around, or?
It's a little cluttered. There's a few boxes kind of in the way that you probably can push to the side and clear an open space.
Yeah, I'll just get a open space ready for us, and
Easy enough. There's a lot of dust down here too. It doesn't seem to be used for a while.
yeah.
It seems to be just a storage area.
Okay.
You get the dummies all set up, and it's your typical dummies with like a little big red target in the middle of it if you're practicing archery. But it can still be used in sword combat. Ismay places the box down on top of a crate and opens it and unsheaves. It's not. I reread what it was. It's not a short sword or anything. It's a rapier.
Ah, okay.
It's a rapier. Because I think I said short sword last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to fit it more, I think.
Yeah.
Rapier, yeah. Okay. Just to start out, let's see what you actually know already.
Alright. She gets into a stance. Seems to be alright with the stance that she's able to, and she goes into attack and strike the dummy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and she doesn't have what is it? Is it dexterity to a martial weapon? Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. I mean, she's pretty dexterous. Ah, that's not right. She hits it.
Wow.
she makes a clean cut through of it, and you see the stitching on it kind of slash across, and you see a bit of like foam and cotton like spill out a little bit.
Not bad.
She looks a bit like surprised herself that she landed a very clean strike like that, and she just looks over at you and smiles like, yeah. I didn't know I could do that.
Not bad at all.
I've been practicing for quite a while.
Yeah. So you've been practicing with like dummies, or just doing random
Just,
strikes in the air, or?
just random strikes in the air. I was mainly in my room at the time since I couldn't go out and train.
Okay.
I kept it a secret from my father and brother.
Okay. Okay, looking at her, does it seem more like she'd be better at blocking or dodging?
Dodging.
Dodging? Okay.
She doesn't look that strong. She looks more dexterous.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna take the spear off my back. Alright. Time to see if you can dodge an attack.
All right. She She gets into a stance and stuff, kind of like waiting to like prepare for a strike, and also showing off her sword if she needs to strike back if you order her to.
But okay.
Go ahead to roll to hit.
A 7.
That misses. She easily dodges out of the way as you go and strike her out with the spear, and she just moves to the side.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right.
Make another attack. See if you can hit her.
Nope.
No! She dodges all the way again. It's like she gets a little bit more confident now. A little bit. It's just like, oh, this is fairly easy.
My low rolls
I'll
come
do
in
not.
handy for training.
Just over here is like suddenly high rolled and just like kill her. Oh.
All right. So pretty good with dodging.
Good.
Do you think you'd be able to block an attack?
I can try.
Okay.
Okay, going to attack her. No! As you can see, she's more dexterous.
Okay.
Luckily, it was just 1 point of damage. Well, 2 points and all. You kind of nick her on the side and cut through her fabric of the clothes she's wearing, and she kind of hisses in pain a bit. It's like, no, I cannot block an attack. I can dodge ones. Dodging's easier.
Okay. These are all good things to know before you actually get into combat.
Yeah. Yeah, knowing that I cannot block an attack, rather I can dodge one.
Okay. Let's see. All right. I think this is going to be a bit more of a challenge than dodging, but sometimes your enemies don't have weapons. And that just pulls her 10 feet closer to me, too.
She looks very surprised and like winces in pains, and it's just like see magic. It's kind of hurt a bit, but
Okay.
it's for training.
Yep.
Please do that.
All right. Now that you know what to expect from an attack, attack me.
All right. She gets into the stance and goes and how much point of damage have you done to her? 6. Okay, 6 total.
6, yeah.
Yeah, 6 in total. Yeah, she goes and slashes at you with her rapier. 20 plus 2.
Nope.
Natural 1. She as she goes to slice to attack you, she kind of trips over her foot and falls onto the ground, and her rapier goes skidding across the ground. And she just groans. It's like, I think I'm better off trying to defend myself rather than attacking.
I'll pick up the rapier and give it to her.
She gets up and dusts off her clothes a little bit and takes it. It's like, thank you.
Okay. So it looks like your best defense is dodging. So at least you're
Yeah,
not trying all this stuff in the middle of combat.
That is true. I almost was gonna have to do that yesterday. Um, yeah, I think I'm more fit of dodging rather than attacking.
Okay.
Um, just to not to keep this up for
Mhm.
longer and stuff. You spend your time together training and showing her different arts
Yep.
of defending herself more rather than going to attack.
Yep.
Ragnar, what are you doing? Before I go on to Ash, because I know what he's doing and I know what Jeanette is doing. She's sleeping.
I'm in the kitchen playing with my wooden dog. Dog go woof woof.
Okay. You're just at the kitchen table.
Oh, I gave Ragnar something to distract himself with. Oh no.
Jackal makes his way up to the kitchen and sees you playing with this wooden doll, wooden carving of a dog. What do you have there?
A dog. A carved dog.
Ah,
The Phaser got me.
Phaedra gave that to you.
Mm-hmm.
It looks very nicely carven. He sits down at the table next to you, kind of looking at it a bit closely. It's like, wow, there is a lot of details with that. Very
Mm-hmm.
nicely carven.
He said he got it from a prisoner, but
Oh, it's probably the prisoner that's been there for a long time. That makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
But, are you doing okay? Is everything fine with you?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm a little bit better now because I got my carving dog. Slowly inside, slowly dying.
Roll deception. Let me see what your deception is. Deception. You have +4.
Wow.
Yeah. Because a bard.
True.
Yeah. Just slowly dying. My stupid typewriter's not working today.
I can roll it for you if you want.
No, I got it.
Okay.
So you said +4?
Yes, +4. Nine. He
Damn.
kind of like puts a hand on your arms, like, I know that you're going through a lot. That's what happened yesterday, and I know everyone else is. So don't try to hide all your emotions. It's best to let them out and know when something's hurting you.
Ragnar flinches a little and looks at him. Oh no, it's fine. I've seen worse, but it's fine. Just gonna try to forget what happened and pay attention to this dog.
How old are you?
Holy shit, I never thought about that. Character's age. He's
You can
young,
just make
so like 20? 21?
20.
He's very young.
Okay. Give me a second. He gets up and goes to a cabinet and takes out 2 glasses and pours something into them.
I can legally drink.
He walks over and puts a glass down for you. It's like, that might help you forget a little bit and make yourself easy. And he drinks. He takes a sip.
Well, because Ragnar's blood raised by Vikings, and they're known for drinking heavily, I'm just gonna chug this down. Like his mother would.
Even with you being raised by Vikings, is totally different from lizard folk. So I need you to roll con save to see if you'll like throw up by just chugging this whole thing of whiskey.
He's trying to forget.
You have a +2 to Constitution, so not the best.
No. What the heck? Why did
Yeah.
it do that?
Yeah,
Ugh.
Yeah, they are.
My thing is being all messed up for some reason today. It's glitching out.
Oh man.
Yeah. For some reason, it's been all glitchy today, so it's hardly hard to type, which is frustrating me.
$17. Yeah, you're fine. You don't throw it up or anything. The pain. Yeah, you feel pain from drinking this. No. It does burn your throat a lot because you chugged it down.
Mm. Just rub my throat a little bit. Mm.
Probably shouldn't have just took it all down at once. You normally just sip at the whiskey.
Not my mother. My mother would have
Your
this
mother
whole
must
thing
be a
down.
strong woman.
Oh, yes, she is. And very, very terrifying as well.
If I saw that, I would be terrified as well.
Oh, trust me. She may be small, but she can pack a really big hit.
Is she a gnome?
Yes. She is. Well, both of my mothers are. I was raised by them since I was a little hatchling. Well, they had no choice. They were going to eat me, but, I came out.
That makes it a bit more terrifying that your mother can take down a whole drink of whiskey being a gnome. I would expect a dwarf or something rather.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. She's a gnome. Trying to crack a smile, Try to joke around, but... How are you doing after seeing all that yesterday?
um, I've seen worse. I've
Mm.
seen worse things. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Just want to make sure, because some people can all handle that.
Yeah, I can tell by Ismay, the princess. She's
Mm-hmm.
taking too not taking not taking it well.
I can see.
Mm.
Well,
And
it's
your
something for a princess that needs to uh, figure out sooner or later that everything is peaceful. We'll
that
see
is
her because she's a princess. She might be ruling.
and your friend Jeanette, she also looks like she's not taking too well from it as well.
No, I wonder what she's doing.
I didn't see her come inside, so probably still out.
Hmm. Maybe someone should check on her.
I can go check on her.
Yeah, I think they need it the most by, accidentally killing someone.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, nothing.
Mm,
Just probably want to check. Seems like they're a little bit traumatized from the whole incident.
um, okay. He gets up, finishing his whiskey, and goes outside to look for Jeanette. And easy enough since the cart is parked right outside. Looks over, is like, Jeanette?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you sleeping?
A little bit.
Do you want to come inside and sleep on your bed rather than in the cart?
Am I not gonna go traveling today?
Your friend seems to be like they're staying here for an extra day before going out. Something about a Dragonborn incident that happened in the jail.
Okay.
As you Are you getting out of the cart?
Yeah.
As you get out of the cart, looking over to the side, you see a guard coming over. Kind of like rushing a little bit in a fast pace walking. Seeing, he was like, um, do you happen to know where the Dragonborn and the Paladin Tiefling are?
I just point at the building, like in there.
All right. Thank you. Mind if I go in? Something urgent happened in the jail.
I guess.
Okay. Jackal leads him the way inside of the tower to go look for Ash and Phaedra, and hearing stuff going on downstairs, kind of opens the door.
We
Hey,
have returned to the live studio. We're not in a
Studio.
studio. We're
No,
not.
not a
No,
studio
we're
at
not.
all.
No. Oh well.
No. But yes, we last left off with a guard coming to the tower and informed Jeanette to ask for Ash and Phaedra. Going inside,
Can't get close. They're not big enough.
Jackal doesn't know
They should be good.
where Phaedra
Even if
is, so they go upstairs and go.
even if they get stuck.
Jackal kind of like pauses,
you
like,
can
but
get away from herself.
Ash did say that he didn't want to be disturbed. Hmm.
Okay.
He goes downstairs again. He looks at the guards like, I do not know what they are, and I know that Ash doesn't want to be disturbed. And the guard nods and is like, well, if you find them, can you please inform them that the green dragonborn that they were trying to interrogate is dead. We investigated his cell, and there were scratch marks and carvings, and there's no way to bring him back. There's no way to. He's dead. And Jekyll nods. It's like, all right. When I get the chance, I'll inform him that. Have a good day. The guard nods and leaves. Jekyll kind of just looks over at Jeanette. Well, there goes that evidence that they wanted to interrogate.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess that's an interesting turn of events, I guess, that happened to him, but do you know where either of them were at?
I do not. I know that Ash might be in his room, but he said not to bother him as he is performing some kind of ritual to talk to a god.
You can try to find a guy.
Wrong person.
Oh, sorry. Fuck, wrong campaign. Not even just wrong
entirely
person,
wrong
it's just sorry.
campaign.
Is Curly okay?
Fucking,
You don't know.
Fucking Phaedra.
I do not know where Phaedra is.
I
Just so
mean-
you know, I did leave the door open to the basement.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he's just too blind. He goes back downstairs and notice the door's open and is like, oh. He goes down and sees you with Ismay, and I was like, Phaedra, do you have a second?
Sure.
It's pretty urgent.
Yeah.
You go back upstairs and leaving Ismay. She's kind of confused, but she sees that it's not her place, so she just shrugs it off and goes back to training herself. That's Dragonborn that you were interrogating in the jail cell. A guard came over and he died. There were scratch marks against him and carvings. There They said there was no way to make sure that he stayed alive. When they found him, he was already dead.
Did they happen to say if it looked like he died from the scratches, or if it looked like he just never woke up?
There's no saying. They just said there were scratch marks and carvings into him. They don't know if that is what killed him or if he just couldn't wake up.
Well, this might sound strange, but he might not be dead.
I'm not sure. Maybe not, but
Well, this will be a bad idea if I go alone. I wonder. How drunk is Ragnar?
not at all.
Not at all? Okay.
No.
Well, since Ash wanted to be left
Give me
alone-
more booze, I will. Give me more booze, I will. How drunk do you want me to be?
Oh no.
At the moment, not at all, because I might need help.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Jeanette's right around here too when he was talking to me, right?
Jeanette's next to Jackal.
Okay, so
Mhm.
I might need some help, but technically speaking, I kind of saw the same thing happen to Ragnar once. It looked like he died in his sleep, and then
Did
20 minutes later, alive and well.
Did you,
So
did you have scratch marks all over him?
technically no, but there was no pulse, there was no breathing, he was cold.
Maybe if we get some more information from the guards, maybe we can ascertain if he's actually dead or if he's faking it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, might not be faking it, even if he's not completely dead. Might be the creature.
Maybe.
Well, Jeanette, if you want to come with me, I am going to head over to the jail and see if what happened.
I guess I can join you.
Alright. Is Ragnar joining?
I'll run over to the kitchen really quick, see if he wants to join.
Okay. You see Ragnar at the table playing with the little dog carving.
Mhm.
You got me saying horse now, Isaac.
Ragnar, you want to help me out a little bit?
Yeah, sure, why not?
We're just heading over to the jail. Apparently, our prisoner died.
Oh! Did it die from the thing?
Possibly. I'm not even 100% sure if he's dead or not, but that's what I'm hoping to find out. And Ash did not want to be disturbed while he's meditating, so.
Oh.
Yeah. Me and Jeanette are just gonna head over there if you want to tag along too.
Sure. I can join. I can go for the run.
Okay. So you three, Jackal didn't want to go. He's staying in the tower. At least someone has to stay. So you all three go back to the jail cell. Ash, you're in your room doing your little meditating thing. What
Yep.
are you trying? Are you using a spell or?
No, I'm just kind of. I guess prayer is a more accurate term. Not like, yes, I want to tell you something, but like just kind of the like, hey, this is a request. You can do it if you want. This is what I can do, so here you go. Like, kind of thing.
Okay. Okay. So you're reaching out to Loki.
No, I'm reaching out to my
Nope.
god
Oh, okay.
to see if they, because Loki will never listen to me.
Yes.
Loki doesn't care about me, and so I'm reaching out to my god
Mhm.
and asking them if they can talk to Loki about Curly.
Okay. What do you say in your prayer as to?
Should have had this already prepared, but it. Hmm. I gotta think. Sorry.
That's fine. I need to roll something anyways.
All right. My goddess, if I request that you contact Loki. One of his followers has become lost and trapped. And he does not believe that he can get out on his own. I know he would not listen to me, so he might listen to you. Thank you.
All right. You finish your prayer. You don't typically get a response back.
Well, yeah.
Um. Yeah, you finish it up, and you hope
That's
it works.
that's all I can do. That's
that's
all I
all
can
you
do. I did what I could do.
That's it.
Unless
Alright.
unless I specifically go to Curly and say, "Hey, move your ass. We're going."
You know what?
Don't worry, you're still thieving because we're getting paid by the government, and it's definitely not our money.
I wouldn't be surprised if the jail cell keys are in Curly's cell.
Because he won't do anything.
you won't. He's fine where he is.
I mean, if the locks are on the outside, then. like
When you
any
finish
match,
up,
but-
do you leave your room or?
I sit there for a little bit and just kind of not really like wait for a response, but just kind of chill for a bit.
Okay, you're just chilling in your room.
Kind of meditating on everything as well as that.
Fair enough. That's understandable. Yeah. So you're just meditating in your room, trying to relax and chill with whatever all happened.
I don't, it's not long. I leave shortly after.
Yeah. Going downstairs, you see that it's fairly empty. You only see Jackal.
Hmm.
And he looks over as, Ash, are you finished with your meditation?
I wouldn't be out here if I weren't. Do you have something to tell me?
That is true. A guard came over recently to inform you and Phaedra that the Dragonborn that you were interrogating is, dead.
Ah.
Mhm.
Well, that would be an issue.
Phaedra, Ragnar, and Jeanette went over to the jail to see if he's actually dead, or if he is faking it, because apparently that can happen.
Not faking it, just not quite dead yet.
Yeah. The guard said that there were carvings and cuts along the Dragonborn, so they're trying to investigate if it's dead.
Well, I have an unfortunate amount of knowledge about the occult, so I should probably also go.
All right. Take care. Stay safe out there.
You need to stay safe more than I do.
We'll try.
Well, let me put it this way. if you die, or if something bad happens to you, everything that you requested of us is worthless. So
Yeah,
be
that
careful.
is true. That's why I'm here.
Yes. Alright, well, I will be off then.
All right. See you around.
Farewell for now.
Um,
And I actually run. Like dash.
Dash.
To the,
I'm assuming that Phaedra, Jeanette, and Ragnar aren't really running.
Not running, maybe like a faster walk.
Sprint.
But
Yeah, fast walking.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you make it like to the group, you can see them as they get to the jail cell before opening it, and you see them being pat down to not bring anything in. And the Dragonborn is back out so yeah, they pat you down. And it's like, um, there's really no reason. There's really no reason to come in here. We got rid of the body
where did you put it?
in the in a room. I can take you to the room.
I would appreciate that, yes.
All right. He lets you all in, and he goes to the door where the jails are, opening it and walks through. You all guys can see Curly as he's over to the door. He's like, hey, hello. You're back. Hey, so the Dragonborn? Yeah, he's dead.
Yes, we heard.
No, like dead. His guts were spilling out everywhere.
Ah.
There's blood everywhere.
Well, yes,
He's
I
like
figured.
very. Whatever this thing is, it is not friendly.
Are you
I
sure you wanna
noticed.
stay?
No, I don't know what to say in
And
here.
I look at the golden dragonborn now.
He seems really relieved. I have been in here. I have been in here for 30 years, and I've never seen anything like that. What
Well,
is this thing?
well, it's not friendly. You are correct about that.
I can sure tell you that.
I can tell you it more. Well, we can come back to that later. Yes.
I guess so.
I'm sorry that you had to see that.
He just looks at the Dragonborn and is like, I would like out now. I want out now. It's like the Dragonborn looks at him and is like, well, you have the keys.
He does have the keys. Oh my god.
He pauses and kind of like you see him reach
right,
into
I
his hair. You see him reach into his hair and pull out a set of keys.
I knew it.
Oh yeah. Typically things get lost in there. Anyways, he
Pulls out
unlocks the door.
sandwich.
He unlocks
Reaches
the
in,
cell.
pulls out Glock. Like, Wait a second.
He unlocks the cell and opens it and just sprints out, kind of bumping into you. I was like, sorry, I gotta go. And just runs. He's gone.
Well, that was one way to do it.
The
Well, that got
Dragonborn just sighs deeply. Alright, sorry about that. Right this way. He goes over to the end of the hallway and there's another door and he opens it and you see a room and you see a table and you see the Dragonborn laying on the table. It seems to be a embalming kind of room. That's what it's called, yes. And you see him laid on the table, and you see his chest, like, up to his neck, down to his stomach, is completely cut open, and, like, they had to put the guts back in.
Well, I've seen enough.
Yep.
I can safely say that this is, in fact, the creature that has been haunting me.
Yep.
That is unfortunate. It has a voice. In that case, we need to be even more worried. I might need to keep Curly around so I can actually laugh once in a while.
Well, you're gonna have to chase him down, I think.
That shouldn't be too hard. He's rather loud.
You hear a distant scream. No.
Well,
The dog cards. Oh
Do you know-
no.
oh god. I can handle Curly sometimes. Ragnar is offended. I can handle Curly because he makes me laugh. You do not.
Ragnar.
Your music just hurts my ears.
Oh no.
I'm
Ragnar,
sorry.
you go in the room where you see you see the dragonborn kind of laid on the table, Ragnar. Do you want to go into the room with the others, or do you want to go to the jail cell where the carvings are?
The dog carving. The dog carving.
Okay.
I want the dog
Okay.
carving.
Oh no.
Okay.
There's
Okay,
a
you
lot
are.
more than dogs.
Yeah, there's other animals.
Boy, I'm glad.
'Cause I got a bird.
I can have a whole collection of a zoo.
Okay. You go into the jail cell and you kind of like start like looking at the different carvings and they're all pretty and detailed and nice and neat. As you guys are in this other room talking and negotiating and stuff, Ragnar, you notice out of the corner of your eye is a small marble, like a small, like shiny, nice looking marble.
I go look at it.
Mhm.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and look at it.
Okay. Pick it up. And you get sucked into it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh god.
There goes Ash's dream. I have to deal with Ragnar.
Alright, back to the group.
Oh god.
Yep.
I was gonna do something
my.
before that, and since I don't know that happened, I'm still gonna do it.
Alright. Yeah, y'all don't know that.
I'm going to look to the gold dragonborn.
Mhm.
Mind if I cast a quick spell on the body?
Sure, go right ahead.
I'm going to.
We haven't, oh, go ahead.
I'm going to do detect magic on it. See if there's anything unusual magically.
How far is Detect Magic again?
Let me see range. It's 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yep.
Okay, it wouldn't detect the marble then. No, you don't sense anything magical off of him.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. At least we know it doesn't leave anything magical behind, so that's good. Kind of.
Right. Sorry that you couldn't get all the information that you needed it.
Well, honestly, we got more information than I thought we would, but...
Well, probably don't want to be in this room any longer. It kind of smells, and he kind of like helps you guys out and shuts the door.
Yeah.
And looking around, you don't see Ragnar.
Head down the hallway of cells a little bit.
You go to the cell that's open with all the carvings, and with your passive being a 20, you see the marble on the floor.
Is it just like in the middle of the floor?
Yeah.
Hey Ash, what's that?
How long does Detect Magic last?
It's instantaneous.
Yeah,
It doesn't have a duration because it's instantaneous.
Technically, it has a concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, really?
You can sense that this marble is magical. What school? I don't know.
I walk over. What?
That marble right there. It's giving off some magic.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. I leave and I go back to the body.
Bruh.
I don't know that you're in there.
Okay.
You're touching other people's property. You gotta
I'm
be
currently a
correct.
lot more concerned about the only other person that has ever experienced anything with the creature that I currently have. So
Could I roll Arcana
Yes.
at the marble?
Yes. As you do that, Ragnar, you wake up and find yourself in an unknown area to you. You look around and you see different hallways, like long hallways, and as you continue walking down, you see a different direction, and you walk
Right.
down that direction, and you see another direction, and there's multiple different paths to take, and it's really confusing. 15? You can tell it's magical. You don't know what it is.
I'll pick it up.
Into the
Pick it up.
void. I go.
Okay.
Pick it up. Nothing happens. Ragnar, you're in a labyrinth.
Where's David Boy? Where's David Boy?
Okay, this might be extremely, extremely stupid.
Yes.
What if it's keyed into reptiles?
Mm-hmm.
All that matters is that I got a Pokeball, bro.
oh my god. Go, Ragnar!
I couldn't even say it.
Ragnar, no! Use on screeching.
But yeah, Ragnar, you find yourself in a labyrinth, and you hear noises of different creatures, but you can't ascertain if they are close to you or far away. It sounds like they're right on you, but you look around and they're nowhere to be seen. And then you walking into a wider area of this labyrinth, you see a creature right in front of you. And that's where we're gonna leave it.